AJ, how many tests do you have today?
There you go, big guy.
Pam and Joe have come a long way since he offered to buy her a drink at a dance 25 years ago. And the place where they've decided to buy a vacation home is an hour away on Lake Winnipesaukee.
Lake Winnipesaukee is such a beautiful lake. It's one of the largest lakes, I believe, in New England. The hum of the boats, the lapping of the waves, it's very mesmerizing. Our second home is going to be a place to reconnect without television on the weekends and during the summer, just to bond as a family and with our friends.
Come on aboard.
Today, they're going by boat to see a contemporary colonial-style house in Meredith on a less pricey side of the lake.
5 baths, 4 bedrooms, great views, nice lawn.
So what's the square footage of the house?
3,656. And what you're really gonna love, Pamela, is it's just under 900.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding.
Okay.
That's
all right.
amazing.
It just gets me a little nervous. You start thinking about where'd they cut corners to have it at that price. 95% of the time, you get what you pay for.
So this is a great lower level family room.
Be a man cave for you.
I like the pool table, but look at the low ceilings.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about the low ceilings, but I do see something wonderful.
It's a 3/4 bath, so
Very nice. Kids coming in from the water can just come right in here rather than tracking everything through the rest of the house.
Up on the main floor is another bathroom.
Wallpaper?
Oh, but look
Who
at
does wallpaper today?
the tall ceilings, though. I know
I
it's
do
the
like the tall
wallpaper, but the
ceilings.
ceilings are.
I like that.
The view is spectacular.
I'll give you that. The
It's
view's
not
great.
as expansive as we were looking for, but
That's
it's.
a con. No double sinks in the master. Purple walls, wallpaper, no sandy beach. Should I go on?
Today, they're taking a dirt road to the upscale town of Alton to see a home with the Adirondack style Joe prefers.
This is amazing.
Hey, Nicole, this is great. I see myself living here. What's up with the road, though? I mean, God.
small price to pay for 6,400 square feet.
Okay.
Total privacy, 4 bedrooms, 6 baths.
So what is the price?
Just shy of $3 million.
Ooh.
And remember, there's almost always room to negotiate. So.
Okay, well, I hope so. Wow.
This is beautiful.
This is nice,
This
though.
is beautiful.
This cherry paneling was hand milled on site.
I'm loving the built-in bookshelf.
This is nice. This is what we've been talking
This is like your
about.
man cave right here, Joe. This is beautiful.
Down the hall is a small bathroom, along with an office and a family room.
Wow, this is a nice room.
Look at
Very
that
nice.
stone fireplace.
Yes.
One of many fireplaces in the house.
You're talking $3 million, but you're getting a lot for the money here. The outside is all Adirondack.
The kitchen's amazing and the view is just spectacular. But also 6,400 square feet to clean that, to maintain that. I'm just not really sure. Hi, Nicole.
Good.
This is adorable.
Today, they're looking at a craftsman-style house in Tuftonboro on a quieter part of the lake.
3,500 square feet and a
Oh, I like
price
that.
I like
that I
that.
think you will like, $1,650,000.
Okay.
Yeah?
This is really
Yeah, look at the
quaint.
lamp right there.
The craftsman style lamp and all the curving cobblestone walkways, sort of a Frank Lloyd Wright flavor.
Yeah.
And I love the wood on the porch. Is this mahogany?
That is mahogany.
You can set a couple rocking chairs out here.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
this
be
is
great.
very nice. Oh, look at the brick floor. This is very different, Joe. We haven't seen this in any house that
No.
we've entered.
It's got like an old world charm to it, like an old lake house.
This is a very unique kitchen.
Yeah, it's a little small,
It
though.
is definitely a little small, but it's got some really cute features to it. Now,
All
look
right.
at this wood, honey. You're gonna like this. Nice wide pine.
I like the wide pine.
And this is really pretty, this beam.
And I think it blends formal and relaxed in a nice way.
Well, here's the view, Joe. What do you think? It's definitely
Well,
on the water, but you know
Yeah,
what?
but so many
It's-
trees. It's like
yeah.
the trees are blocking the view.
The house has a lot of wonderful, wonderful points. It's full of charm. It doesn't have my wall of windows that I really wanted. I just don't know if it's
Big enough.
that's going to be a problem.
You know, this price range, the appraisals are coming in higher than selling prices right now, which is been the opposite of what had been going on. So I'm just afraid there's not going to be other options if you don't want to make up your mind.
So we got to make a decision soon.
You need
then.
to make a decision soon.
Okay.
You know what house I really want? I love the house in Meredith. The price can't be beat. It has the lawn, 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and I think the kids would just love it.
As a businessman, it's all about value. Let's buy that house in Meredith.
Yay! Honey, we're finally here. This is a dream come true.
We bought the home 2 weeks ago, and we moved in a few days after that.
We're very thrilled.
Look at that. We're getting hustled here, guys.
We wanted to just start utilizing the vacation home immediately. So we were able to negotiate with the owner to purchase the majority of the furniture for $10,000.
Correct.
And we were very happy with that. Okay, just straighten it out. Yay! Joe wanted more of an Adirondack style home, and because this is more contemporary, so I have a lot of nature, moose and bear, and it's really kind of coming together nicely.
We're getting there. Let's put it that way. Not quite all the wood that I wanted, but all the accents that she's buying, I think I will get that Adirondack feel.
I'm Brooke. I work as an orthopedic physician assistant.
Okay, all right. I need a breather. Oh, you need a breather? Oh my gosh.
She's currently living in Sarasota with her mom and 3 sisters. Now that Brooke is established in her career, she's decided she wants to buy a vacation house in the town of Lake Placid, about 85 miles inland from Sarasota. Today, they've come to Lake Placid to start the search.
Yes, this is a 1941 cottage, priced at $335,000. I know it's above.
Yeah, that's a little high.
Yes, but it is on the lake you want to be on, and it's 638 square feet living.
That's a little small. That is, especially for all 5 of us. I don't know if that's going to fit everyone. All right.
Here we have the first full bath.
Okay.
It's a little small, but
I think it's so charming, though. Look at the tile on the sink.
it's workable. It is.
We have the living area here.
Okay.
The furniture that's here stays. Okay.
May want to change out the couch or so. It's not exactly what we would want.
But then again, it's a little more than we were wanting to spend. So
Right.
maybe for the weekend place, this would be perfect.
Definitely.
For a
Yeah,
while.
that's true.
Let's take a look at the dining room.
Oh, I think it's so charming. And I love the shutters that you can see outside. That's so cute.
Maybe something we would want to switch out at some point and have more energy efficient windows.
What about the budget? That's true.
And windows are expensive.
The house itself, it's a little small. The price is a little higher than I'd like to spend, but it's on Lake June, which is what I was really hoping for.
I do think it needs some updating though, which will add to that price.
I do agree with Emily. It could use some updates. If you could show us maybe something a little more modern.
May not be on this lake. It may be. We'll have to see what's out there. Okay.
We're open to see.
We are.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
So now she and her sister Megan are looking at a renovated house on nearby Lake Clay.
This is so cute.
Yeah.
What type of style do you think this is?
It looks more of like a ranch style, but it's not really the cottage style that you're looking for.
Yeah, that's true.
hi, girls. Come on in. Do I need to say anything about this view?
Wow. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, approximately 2,100 square feet of living space, $340,000.
Ooh, 340. That's a little high on the budget there. But the living room, my goodness. I mean, this space, it's fantastic. It's huge. It would fit all of us, right?
You could fit a huge table over here.
Definitely. We could fit a huge couch, right?
A nice entertainment center for over there.
For all of our football games that we want to watch.
Exactly.
And look at the yard. There's a lot of yard space for the dogs, too.
Right.
I will say, yeah, we were looking for a longer dock area. I know that was one of the things Emily was really looking for. Is the boat included?
It's not included, but we can negotiate that if you are interested.
Okay.
Right.
All right. The house itself there's so much room. I mean, we could easily fit our whole family in here, right?
Right.
The only thing is that upkeep-wise, right, it would be a lot to upkeep. We would really like to be on Lake June. I'm really looking for something that's more of a cottage feel.
So now her sister Bethany has come with her to see a house on Lake Pearl. That's a more affordable option.
This house is a cottage-style home. It's approximately 1,500 square feet, and it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
I really like the fact that it's a cottage. That's exactly what we were looking for.
Yeah.
But the 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, that may be a little small.
I understand that. There are some areas that you may be able to use for extra sleeping. This house is listed at $275,000.
We could work with that. Yeah, that's on the lower end of our budget. Oh, this is so cute.
Oh, wow.
It has a really cozy feel. I like that.
This property can be purchased furnished, so if you're interested in that, you can let me know.
That would cut down on costs.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the fireplace.
That's so cool looking.
And the mantle, this is so cute. Maybe we could paint the brick.
What? Paint it?
Yeah.
No. I like it this way. It's way better.
This home has this area, which I believe you can accommodate a couple of people. You can do a sleeper sofa.
Yeah, but it's right open into the kitchen. I don't know if you'd want to have like people sleeping there, especially with Emily who wakes up like at the crack of dawn.
Maybe we could put Emily sleeping out here.
We could,
and then she won't wake anyone up.
She would be so mad about that.
The house itself is a little small. I think for all of us to fit comfortably. I love the cottage feel. It flows very nicely, but it's not on Lake June. So
It sounds like you're still trying to keep it on the list.
we are. And this beach area is gonna be a hard thing to beat.
Yeah.
All right.
My pick would be the one on Lake June. I would also vote Lake June.
No question, Lake June home.
That's going to be my vote.
So let me make sure I have this right. Every single one of you agreed on the house on Lake June?
I totally agree. It's fantastic.
Quick, make your phone call before someone changes their mind.
Hey, Mom. Yes. Can you take these cups and put them out on the table, please?
Sure. I bought this house as a vacation home, but I think of it as our house. It's my entire family. We closed on the house about a month ago and started moving in right away.
Ooh, those look so good.
Ooh, they smell delicious. So far, we have changed the furniture around, got a new couch. The square footage of this house is smaller, but we put bunk beds in one of the rooms, making some extra space, and we've also made a pull-out couch, so there's plenty of living room space.
How many sandwiches did you order?
A lot. We have a lot of people coming over.
Hey, want to see if we can get together next Tuesday, go with that landscape design? I'm Jimmy, lawn and landscape business for approximately 20 years now.
I'm Amy. I am a stay-at-home mom, and then I have an online boutique company as well.
Hoping to have even more family fun, this couple has been dreaming of owning a getaway house on a lake. For Amy, it's a way to recreate fond childhood memories.
This is really cute.
Yeah, I like it. Got a lot of trees though.
Yeah, but I like it so far.
It's 3 bedrooms,
Okay,
3 full baths,
nice size.
Yeah,
on
absolutely.
the water,
Great.
and listed at $369,000.
So it's a little bit on the high side for our budget.
A little pricier, but it's on the water.
Yeah, that is nice. Oh, wow.
But man, look at this. I love the ceilings.
Look at all the windows. It just feels like a lake house.
And I love the stone fireplace.
Stonework is awesome. I like how it goes up to the pine wood ceiling like that. Really, really neat.
Love the A-frame.
Yeah. I'm worried that it's not furnished at all.
That's a good point.
I mean, top end of our budget, and there's nothing here.
That's a good call.
And we gotta keep that in mind.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we go check out the deck?
Sure.
There's that lake view.
Yeah, it seems to be pretty high up though.
Yeah, that's really, really steep. I don't like that at all. Really not a yard out here to play.
Well, no, it's just a ledge.
It's so steep, and just the drop off alone for the girls, I'd be a nervous wreck the entire time.
I love it. The cabinets up here, downstairs, really tie in with that rustic cabin feel.
I really like it.
love the A-frame, thank you.
The way this house feels, it feels great.
It's cozy.
And it has a great view of the lake.
But the drop-off is a huge concern.
Really alarming. Master bedroom, it's small space. I don't feel like there's any privacy. But like Amy said, all the finishes, the quality, and it has a hot tub. How great would it be to go get in that hot tub on a winter's night?
Believe
and
me,
just look
I'm
at
the
lake?
one that wanted the hot tub.
It's a little bit higher budget, but it's not furnished, and maybe there's some room for negotiation there.
And then we have to decide if we're gonna put any money towards going down to the lakefront.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of cost. It could be a big expense.
Now they're seeing a less expensive place, but it's about 100 yards from the water.
The cottage style I was looking for, so that's a plus.
Yeah, but it's not on the water.
Yeah, Cindy, that's a big concern. That was one of our main things that we wanted to accomplish. We're getting a lake house. Oh wow, this is a great room.
This is nice. I like the high ceilings and the windows.
Does the house come furnished?
That's negotiable.
It is. It's nice that we have the option to do that. How about the fireplace? Is the fireplace?
It's a gas fireplace. It's very easy to operate.
Okay.
Well, why don't we step into the dining room area?
Okay. It's a little small.
But I mean, it's cute. It's a galley kitchen. Okay.
I feel it's really crammed, Amy.
I mean, there's storage, but you know what? For a second home, a lake home, I think it'll serve the purpose, is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
For me to grow.
How big's the lot?
A little over a quarter acre.
Okay, that's kind of roomy. It's nice that it's flat. The girls can play in the front yard and the backyard. If they're not going to be in the lake, they can play out here.
Yeah, I like the hot tub. There's a few things that I'm concerned about. First of all, not being on the lake.
That's a big one. And the access to the lake. I think it being as far away as it is, I don't know how much use we'd get out of the lake.
But on a positive, there's a hot tub.
Yeah, there is the hot tub.
Yeah.
I do like the fact there's some of the furnishings and the finishes are updated and newer and nice.
A very nice update.
I think there's a lot of things we could do. We can negotiate the furnishings, which is really nice because it is way underneath our budget, and that's a really big positive.
It was a great, great space downstairs.
Yeah.
I loved downstairs. With all the positives, I think we should keep it under consideration, absolutely.
And I think with it being under $100,000 under our budget, I think we absolutely have to. Another concern is though is how there's so many empty lots around us, the lot across the street.
That's my biggest concern.
Well, if they start going on the building craze around us, we're almost, feels like we're in the city. We're not at a lake house anymore.
Right.
So now their agent is showing them another option.
Well, it's not an A-frame, it's a ranch.
It's not the cottage style we were looking for.
No.
It doesn't look like it has a lot of trees, so that's nice.
Yeah, well, it is 4 bedrooms, 3 baths.
Okay, it's good space.
It is listed at $400,000.
Wow.
Wow, that's way over our budget.
Well, it has been on the market for some time, so it could be quite negotiable.
Okay, well, we can look. I like the kitchen. Can I look at the view first?
Sure, go ahead.
This is a great view. Wow, Jimmy, look at this. This view is amazing. Look at this deck.
Wow, Cindy.
It's gorgeous. Now, would that be our pier?
No, your pier would be over here to the right.
Okay.
This big deck is awesome for
This
entertaining.
deck is great.
Has great deck space outside, quick access to the lake, along with a big yard as well. So plenty of room to have a lot of fun with family and friends.
Good sized kitchen. I don't mind the cupboards.
Not sure if I like the appliances. They look pretty dated.
They're a little older, but that's always something you can easily update.
Plenty of space, though.
Plenty of space, and also this is fully furnished down to the silverware.
Really?
Oh, the whole place is furnished.
Everything you see will stay with the house.
Oh, great.
What do you think about the countertops? Is those
I probably won't
bother
pay
you?
attention to the cooking or the countertops. I just like the view from the kitchen.
Great.
It looks
Okay.
great.
I don't mind the countertops and the cabinets. They're workable. I like the living room.
It's a good room. The views are great.
Yeah.
I wish the windows were a lot bigger just to be able to capture that view of the lake.
Right.
It's not quite the big open A-frame look you've been talking about.
It's great that it has a fireplace, though. I mean, that's definitely something on our wish list.
No, I like
So that's something we were looking for.
It's not an A-frame like I was hoping.
It does not have a cottage style like I was hoping. It's nice that it's fully furnished and move-in ready. It's got amazing views, which is great. And then downstairs, and the decks that this place gets is amazing. It doesn't have a lot of trees. That's good.
That is a plus. It's just the price point that makes me really nervous.
It's way over budget. The appliances were older.
Yep,
Something we really got to keep in mind.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
The whole reason we started this process was to enjoy a lake view and lake access. I really think the best choice for us right now is the ranch. It's got the best view, the most room, the best access to the lake, plenty of room for entertaining.
I agree.
It is at the top end of our budget, but I think we let Cindy see if she can negotiate that.
Cindy would have to negotiate down a lot.
But I think it has a lot of potential if she can get the job done.
Okay.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go!
3.
All right. We've been here right at 2 weeks now.
Yep, it was listed at $400,000, which is way over our budget. Cindy worked her magic.
She did a great job.
It was awesome, and we got it for $360,000.
Good.
Good. Having a family getaway feels great. It's an hour and a half away from our home, so I load up the girls in the morning, and then Jimmy comes up after work. And
It's only been a short time, but so far it's been great. So that's nice. Chloe hasn't had a chance to visit the house yet, so we're excited to get her up here.
Yeah.
But so far it's been great.